Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe After Hours. If you've been home quarantined, if you've been stuck in traffic because you can't move or you're stuck in your driveway, what Brooklyn Cafe is here to say, we're here to keep you company.
So kick up your feet, grab a cold drink, and share some time with Dawn and Freddie and friends. Give us a call, share some ideas, tell us about how your day is going. It doesn't matter where you're listening from or watching, because right now, it's
showtime! And welcome. What is this?
It's a sweaty day
It's
at
a sweaty
Space
day.
of Mind.
I'm melting out here.
FindSpaceOfMind.com. This is something you definitely want to write down. You're going to see a lot of the kids. House, treehouse, clubhouse, boathouse,
Every
lighthouse,
house you can...
house. And now this is the culmination. This is their World's Fair with all of their cities.
And there's a lot of people out here, a lot of activity, a lot of action. As a matter of fact, our camera guys, I don't even know where they are. We've lost them.
Our camera guys are on the move. We've got all the kids that we've been working with. There goes Ava, and their parents are here. It's a beautiful open house. We're here tonight until 6 o'clock covering this amazing event. To see what these kids have put together is remarkable. I think there's a lemonade stand someplace also.
I got to tell you, I've been to a lot of stuff in my day, but this, it just grows. This is like, it just gets bigger and bigger as time goes over.
And tomorrow is the last day of school. Today is their end of the year project day. The school is just remarkable. It goes from kindergarten all the way up to seniors. The seniors just culminated with their class trip at Universal Studios. I know, you're looking at me dripping. You're watching everything fall off my face. I know.
It is very warm out here, but nonetheless, the show must go on, and we are doing what we need to do to get it done.
Come tell us about your city.
Which is your city, Victoria? The one over there?
Okay, she's going to tell her parents, and she's going to tell us about our city. The growth that we have seen in these kids from the first day we did this. Now, it was a 6-week program that we got to do. To do this, to see these cities that they have put together is amazing. Look at all the support from the families and the community. We live in such an incredible place.
You got to keep your eye on the prize because they're going to walk right by you.
Was that Ryan?
Yes.
That's good, though. That was Ryan walking by. But that's what makes these kids so special is they're just amazing at everything they've created. And the camaraderie that they've gotten to do is awesome.
Now, are we going to visit some of the booths?
That's what we're going to do. We're going to visit. We've got our cameramen. They're walking around taking...
Okay, so are we going to walk around and visit? Is that what we're doing?
I think that's the best thing to do. So we're going to walk around, see what they've got going on over there, and chit-chat with everybody.
So let's go to where the camera guys are. I don't know why they're both together.
Because that's what they do best.
Is that what they do best?
They do cameras best.
We got a thumbs up?
Okay. We're over here. We're at Julianne. Is this one of your booths?
And look who's Smiley over there.
Olivia and Bella. How are you guys doing? Oh, I love these cities. Can you tell us about your cities?
So my city is called Compass County. For starters, it looks like a compass. That's one of the main reasons. Compass County is it's fully solar powered, which means it's all solar energy, which means it reduces the electric bill and also creates a better environment. You know, renewable energy is something this world really needs to look more on. Another thing about my city is the center of it, which is where the healing tree is. The healing tree is where like the whole community comes as one. Doesn't matter your race, your sexuality, doesn't matter. This is where everyone comes to grow, to learn, and to heal. Even if you're having a bad day, a lot of people would come here. If you're having a good day, a lot of people will come here. It's just a place where the whole community knows a safe space. And piggybacking onto the solar panel, our sidewalks are all solar panels. If you've heard before, they've tried to create street solar panels, but it's crumbled. So I had an idea. I was like, okay, well, obviously cars are a lot more weight. So why don't we do sidewalks? So that's about mine. And
I wanted to focus mainly on a building that's in my city, which is Citrine Circle. It's a volunteer center. It's a volunteer mental health center, and it's run by all volunteers so that the people that go there know that the people that are treating them want to be there. It's divided in 3 floors. The top floor is an inpatient treatment center. The second floor is a counseling center, and the bottom floor is a shelter for homeless and a food bank.
This is amazing.
Holy smokes.
What grade are you guys in?
I'm in 11th grade.
I'm a senior, and I'm graduating this year.
And you're in 11th?
Yeah, I'm in 11th grade. And also another thing about Compass County, I thought it was ironic to call it Compass County because compasses generally lead you in a direction. And my city's whole purpose is to help you find yourself and where you want to go. So that's and part of my city.
Wow. So instead of leading you someplace, it's to find your true self, to lead you to who you are in the Compass County.
I kind of like the trees.
That's the healing tree. I love that. And where are you going to be going to school?
I'm going to be going to Flagler College in St. Augustine.
And what are you going to study?
Sociology and criminology.
This is incredible. This whole mental health city. Why Crystal City? How'd you come up with that name?
Well, Citrine Circle is the name of the volunteer center, and citrine crystals have always drawn to me in the past, and I feel like they will still draw to me in the future, and I've always had a connection with them. And I also love volunteering because I feel like it's a really good way to give back. So I wanted to call it that.
These are amazing. You've got diagrams, you've got your solar panels. You wrote something up as well. I love this treehouse that says welcome. How long have you been at Space of Mind?
This is my 4th year.
And
How do you like it?
I love it. It's definitely a unique place. You know, when you first come here, you're like, it's kind of a shock because it's like totally different. And you kind of got to get in the groove of like incorporating everything into one project and like figuring out, like, we don't call them like Mr. and Mrs. We just call them by their first names. But honestly, it's become like a family. Like, it really has. Like, my role models are my teachers, and like my friends and my family are my students.
And you're a rising
classmates.
senior?
Yeah, rising senior.
And what do you want to do after next year? What are your goals?
I want to go to a college probably out of state, somewhere like North Carolina, South Carolina, Massachusetts, Colorado, something like that. And I'm looking to be like something in agriculture, like an agricultural landscaper, agroengineering, something like that. That's why I went this route because like the picture right there was kind of the concept design. And like that's what I would be doing if I do go.
Did you draw that too?
Yeah, I did.
It looks just like this. I got to tell you, this
Thanks.
school is remarkable. Find spaceofmind.com. It's located right in the heart of Delray Beach. You can't miss it. It's right next to near City Hall and the tennis center. They've got a hub.
Yeah.
What you guys have learned that since we've been here and the 3 weeks that we weren't here is amazing. I love this.
Yeah, it's awesome here.
Sylvania. All right,
Very
let's check
cool.
out the next city.
All right.
Tell us about your city. This is amazing and who you are.
My name is Andrew. This is my underground city. It's futuristic on a different planet. Yep. It's a city that is underground because on the surface, it's very hot. So, which is why people had to.
You don't like the mic? Okay. So it's a futuristic, it's on another planet. What planet is it on? Jarvis. This is amazing. And we'll see down here, it's a whole city. Wow, look at that. It's got the whole pulley system. Planet Jarvis. You know who would like this? One of our other producers, Hector, would have loved this city. They're drone mobiles. Drone. And how do we live on this how do we live on this other planet? What sustains life here?
A planet far away, very far away from Earth. Like,
A faraway planet from Earth. This is remarkable.
met it.
And what grade are you in? You're in 10th grade. 2.5 weeks. And how do you like Space of Mind? It's a good school? All right, well, thank you.
Which one?
I don't know. Let's keep walking around this way and see where we end up. Look at this, a little mushroom city. I don't know if we've got any of the kids here. Oh,
You got
maybe
us?
here we go. Tell us who you are and about your city.
I'm Lily. My city is very environmentally friendly. It's like kind of regressed in technology, except for at the science and health building where they like science and they like further like health advancements. Everything else is very like environmentally friendly. Like the water tower collects rainwater and like distributes it around the city. And yeah.
I have to tell you, this whole village city that she has set up, down to even the paper, how you've written it to look like it's an old environmental city. How much time did it take for you to do this?
It took a couple of months. It took the whole quarter of this year. So yeah.
Wow.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 10th grade.
I had no idea when we worked on many weeks. Oh my gosh, I thought you were going to tell me 10th, 11th grade,
11th,
8th
yeah.
grade.
Wow.
Wow, you are
You had to
definitely.
skip a couple of grades, if you know what I mean.
Wow. How do you like Space of Mind?
I like it a lot. I've been here for a year and a half now. I came last year. I'm leaving again, but I really do love this place, and I hope to come back sometime.
It was a pleasure to work with you this year. You're amazing. Good luck with everything.
Very cool.
All right, let's see what we've got. Music Town. Tell us who you are and about Music Town.
Okay, my name is uh, Justin, and my city houses. You got like, and over there you got a skyscraper, and that's it.
So everybody communicate,
Yeah, basically, yeah.
which is pretty much a lot about what's going on right now,
I have to tell you, of these kids
But to
is
separate a whole town
amazing.
on music is fantastic.
And what grade are you in?
I'm in 11th.
So you're a rising senior next year? Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Congratulations. How do you, what's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing, I guess, would have to be like making like all the projects.
That's incredible. You, JZK's Music Town. These might be the refreshment tent, which of course our cameramen are hanging out. Let's see where our
There's
cameramen are
one
hanging
right
out.
here.
They're having a good time. Let's see what we've got here. What city is this? Tell us about you in your city.
My city is very group, so I have an aquaponics and a park right here. My name is Jordan Kirsch.
Aquaphonics. Very nice.
Aquaponics. The name of my city is the city of Zorana. So it has like a meaning behind it, and there's also a wolf that kind of protects the forest. It's like a myth on why you shouldn't mess with nature because all the resources get used up really quickly, and then you don't have anything. So there's like a protector of the forest, and it's a wolf, and her name's Shamira. So yeah, and then there's an app design that I made because I'm also going to college for nursing, so I'm very interested in nursing. So I actually created like an app design that monitors all of your like health levels and everything.
Does this app work?
Not actually, but I mean, it would be cool if it did. If I had more time, I definitely would have made it into an app that works.
And where are you planning on going to school?
Nova Southeastern.
And how long have you been at Space of Mind? This is remarkable.
2 years, but I used to go here when I was younger, around 2013 and 14 as well.
And what's your favorite part about this school?
Probably the amount of creativity. A lot of everybody always inspires me, and I feel like I can do it here, and I wasn't always able to do that at others.
No more than yourself. You're amazing. And working with you and your friends this year has been incredible. Look at this report, how deforestation is affecting humans.
She's well versed.
You want to know how it's affecting humans? I'm kidding you.
I work with it every day.
Jordan, this is amazing. Good luck to you. And yes, you can truly do anything that you want. And look at this. This is a train city. Freddie, here's your train. You got a lot of questions? I know. Wow. I have to tell you. What do you think? How old are you now, Freddie?
I want a train. That's it. This is a sign. I want a train in the studio.
Wow.
He has a train.
It's just called Locomo City. Tell me who you are in the city.
My name is El. Well, the main thing is trains, and it's supposed to be also very good food. So
This is you didn't build this, did you?
well, I mean, this was a kit itself. So like we
You built
this
this.
comes
My
like a thing.
goodness
So you
gracious.
add like the railing, the trees, the
But you built the
buildings,
rest
and
of it.
everything. Yeah, pretty much everything
Wow.
except for like the base, I guess you could say, or the mount.
This
What
is
grade are you in?
outstanding.
Ninth, so yeah, nice.
Are you gonna go to architectural school?
Maybe it would definitely could be a choice.
I'm gonna tell you, this is fantastic. I want a train.
You want a train?
Yes, I do.
Well, maybe we can bring him over one day and have a
Maybe
train.
you can help us build a train around the studio.
Tell us the idea behind your city of Locomo City.
The main idea was, well, of course, the trains and to travel around by train and to bring, I guess, train back because everyone doesn't really use it anymore, as everyone always uses planes. So I would like to use this for more bringing just, I guess, transportation back in a way.
Tell us why you like Space of Mind.
Well, I like Space of Mind because, well, look, you can do projects like this, so you can just
This
be very,
this was a lot of fun, huh?
yeah, very creative and just fun and just, I don't know, just like open to like what you want to do.
I
I'm
love
loving
this.
all of this. Locomo is here. Come on through. You'll find us living comfy and carefree. We have a bunch of fun, so much to do. I think you want to come and join me. The earth, enjoy being green. We recycle paper and plastic too.
I want a train.
Rivers are clean and the oceans are bright color blue. We get along. Never there is a fight. People follow the rules and have respect. You can leave your valuables in sight. All of this has such a positive effect. The city is extraordinary. Our city is very legendary. You know, the whole thing to all of these projects we've seen so far is being recycled.
This is a Peace Park. This is Nature Walk, hospital, bank with an invisible security mechanism. The what is it called again? It's a center building. Is where all the annual um, innovation conventions are held. Yeah.
Is this a music room over here?
Yeah, this is all music area. Yeah, and that's a school.
It's a music show.
And everything is powered by solar cells.
It's all powered by solar cells. Wow. You should be very proud of this. This is great, Ryan. And you're very into music. And next year you are going to be a senior, so you're a rising senior. And what are you looking forward to doing next year here at Space of Mind?
Just getting better. Just looking forward. I just want to get better at everything. I don't want to get too personal here.
Well, it's been a pleasure working with you on podcasting also. I have to say, what they've done since you and I stopped working with them a few weeks ago is amazing. Look at what these little ones have done.
Holy smokes.
Right? Look at this. This is our future is awesome. SOM for Space of Mind. So their tagline is our future is awesome for Space of Mind. Get it? No pun intended, but yes. And look at all these little dioramas they got to do.
These are like a bunch of cities?
These are all their little cities. I love the Princess City. Maybe Kingsley and Victoria can tell us about their cities.
Wow.
So let's go see. Let's walk on over here and see what we've got over here. Kingsley and Victoria, can you guys tell us about your cities? Kingsley, can you tell us about your city? And tell us your name and what grade you're in?
My name is Kingsley. I am in 3rd grade, and I'm in Treehouse. And so this is my city. I'm going to start with here. Right here we have Singapore. We have the little tree. We have Hong Kong, London with London Eye and Big Ben. And then we have Paris, which I put a lot of effort in, with the Catacomb, their Statue of Liberty, the Louvre, the Eiffel Tower, and I think it was pronounced Jean d'Arc. De Arc Triomphe. I'm not very French. We have the Louis Vuitton. We have the lab with the flower. We have the homes, China with the Great Nature Walk, and the school.
You're amazing. How long have you been a Space of Mind?
Actually, only like 2 months.
And how do you like it here?
It's amazing.
What's your favorite thing about the school here?
There's no homework.
That's what someone else just told us also. Well, it's been so much fun working with you. And you're sharing this little table with Victoria. Victoria, can you tell us about your city and what grade you're in? Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Victoria, and I'm in 4th grade. And here is my house. And for health, and if you need to get sent to the emergency room, or if you're sick or you're pregnant, well, we have a hospital right here.
If you're sick or pregnant, I like those options.
Yeah. And we have more. And then we have a school here, and then a poop graveyard. I know it's a little weird. Then we have these lights that I can turn on Yes, I can turn these on. And then we have a tree, the pool, the ocean, the jet ski, and a tent and a candy farm.
How long have you been at Space of Mind?
Actually, I started to come here after spring break.
Oh, so you're new to school here. How do you like it?
Amazing. I'm actually staying here for next year.
What grade are you going to be in?
5th grade.
Wow.
5th grade.
That's incredible. They've gotten so grown up and mature here.
They got a bunch of stuff going on.
So you're new to school here and
Busy
you love
city.
it here. Look at the lights.
Busy
Stephanie,
city.
isn't this amazing? We should talk to Stephanie while we're here also about what Stephanie does here. You're leaving? Wow. Who else
Holy
do we have? We have
smokes.
other students here to show us their cities.
Next
This is great. The next table? Table what we have over here. Huh? Let's see. How are you? I'm good. Will you tell us about your city? I didn't think so. And as I'm looking for her sister, and she's off playing, I got to tell you, this school is amazing.
It's all about
For
the
all of you
friends.
listening on WWNN tonight, you can go to findspaceofmind.com for more information. I know there's summer camp here, and school year starts again. Tomorrow is the last day of school. So congratulations. It's been so nice working with you in podcasting, you and all of your friends. Who's this young man next to you?
Hi, my name is Jake, and I'm going to 6th grade.
Wow, Jake.
And this is my city. It's based off the Pokemon games. And so in the Pokemon games, when you look at the map, it would have like the trail, the route, and then a bunch of different, like then you can see the cities. Each color of the city represents like the type of the Pokemon there. Like these patches right here, this is like a forest. The cones are caves. The different colored caves represent the type of Pokemon in there. Then after you defeat all of these little towns, you go to the big one and fight against other players. This down here, it's a boat, the gray and blue thing. And my region's called the Ronin region.
Tell me about the volcano.
The volcano is 3D printed and on like in real life of it erupts every year. There's like a bunch of different like fire type Pokemon in there as well.
And how long Wow, how long have you been at Space of Mind?
This is my first year.
What's your favorite thing?
The people.
Amazing. It's so nice to meet you. I love your city.
Thank you.
And have a wonderful summer. Kids are remarkable. This whole school is great.
Tremendous.
2 men in a car. You're going to take one drone up in the air. You guys ever seen a drone, Kensington? They're going to send the drone up in the air.
Yeah,
Kind of get an aerial view of all of this. I know. There's
it-
one pebble, and I find it in this entire school
You
parking
said a
lot.
whole display of towns?
The whole display of towns. We got
There are
to
10
talk.
cities in
There are 10 cities, and I know they got film and video in all of
10.
these cities. So from Happy Birthday City to the Princess City, Birdhouse, all their Q4 projects. This is a whole diorama on the
Those are
solar system.
planets.
Those are planets. Do you have
It's
a
a
favorite
universe.
planet, by the way?
Do you know that this is what I used to do? Yeah, Jupiter's my favorite. This is what I used to do with the kids when they were in their school, the boxes.
Incredible. These
unbelievable.
dioramas are so great. Legos. These kids have worked so hard. They also have government. They have projects that they've made, entrepreneurship, where they are selling 21 drops. They made scrubs and lavender spray. They're just having a really great time over here.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh, look at these dogs. They're beautiful.
Unbelievable.
And we're good to go. Unbelievable. All right, so we're good.
That's fine. That's all we need.
Wow.
Listen, it's been a lot of fun. I love the fact, and I'm glad that we got to play this tonight on radio.
All right, so let's take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios that will set the venue for any media application. We offer remote services as a radio or TV production, and continue to grow new venues to bring your ideas to life. We also specialize in video and photo content for social media. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
AMP Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock nonstop to promote over 500 shows and businesses with added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP Media Productions at 866-224-5422.
Hey, Freddie, where have you been?
Hey, I went to get a cup of coffee.
Doesn't matter where you've been, because right now it's time to get back in your seat, buckle up, because After Hours is back.
All right, back with 2 Men in the Car. This is Slick and Dan.
It is 2 Men in an event. We're checking out Space of Mind.
And Space of Mind has this event with cities, and we're going to check out different cities today.
Yeah, all these cities that the school has made. We're going to go see the future.
Dig what I'm saying?
Flower Pot City, and what's the significance of like Flower Pot City? Like, why did you create it?
I created it because I'm like a fan of colors, even though I wear a lot of black. Like I like a lot of colors, and I like the rainbow, so that's why I created it. And I also like flowers a lot. That's one of my ways I created it.
Alright. That's your Wandering Woods?
Yeah. It has lots of mythical creatures, including the phoenix, unicorn, and alicorn. This is my trees. Some of them are falling because the deforestation is really bad, but we're working to fix it. And this is a duck. These are fish. That's a whale. I think that's a narwhal, and that's a turtle. But there's lots of mythical animals, and yeah, it's a starry night sky.
All right. What's going on, Mike?
None really.
Can you tell me a little bit about your city?
It's a post-apocalyptic city that has like a newly more habitable city. That's why there's greenery around, and there's a little garden here, and there's also a little lake that you can catch food and get water from. And there's a little gas station here, and a big city over here that most people just use to loot, and then a junk pile over here.
For all the junk?
Yeah. Right here is a garage/garden area, and there's a little fishing hut.
That's nice. And it's post-apocalyptic, like, I'll say...
Like Fallout stuff.
Oh. See, I couldn't live in a place like that. I probably would have... I would have never lasted, to be honest with you. But Kensington. Can you tell me a little bit about your city?
And then this is a walkway, and this is a hospital, and then a building, and then a house, and then a park, and another park, a government, and then some trees, and then a garden.
Okay. I'm in the house? All right.
In my city, hi, I'm Victoria, and my city is called Victoria City. I have a hospital, a school, and a house for health care and to live and for education. I also have a beach for exercise and to swim and a pool. I also have a candy farm to get candy and a tree to wish for money. That's all about my city. Bye.
Thank you.
I'm Kingsley, and this is about my city. Okay, I'm going to start with this area. Here we have China with the Great Wall.
See?
Nature.
Got you.
Louis Vuitton.
Oh, I bet.
And the
I didn't even
person.
see the LV.
The school. The tree. Homes. Mutant Flower Lab. Paris.
Why mutant flowers?
I don't know.
Just kidding.
Paris. London. Hong Kong. And and then right here we have Singapore.
Oh, your city's like the best parts of the world.
This is the Merlion. If you're wondering what it looks like.
So it looks like.
And then we have the tree right there. And then we have those lights.
Your city's like the best wonders of the world.
And then we have the Golden Lake. And they get around by boat.
Okay. I like this city island. It has Paris in it, Louis Vuitton. Can you tell me a little bit about your city?
Okay, so this is WTRF. It stands for Welcome to Ryan's Future. We seek to solve problems in our current world, as well as come up with some inciting innovations. We've got, for example, this is a monorail that goes across the entire. It's supposed to go across the entire city. For
it looks like
tourists.
Gotham City to me.
Oh,
yeah.
And we've got
I love it.
The control center, the community center, where all the new exciting innovations are held. It's like it's annual. We've got a music land over here, Peace Park, Nature Walk, school back there, everything is powered by solar panels.
That's beautiful.
And,
this is an energy efficient city.
Yeah,
man.
and we should also mention that we should mention that we don't just encourage diversity, we live by diversity in all things. That's our culture, despite the fact that we are strictly American based. Yeah.
Support diversity.
Yes.
I love it. Thank you.
Yes, anytime.
Let's see Nova City. What's going on, guys?
Take your interview, man.
Hold the microphone for me. Tell me a little bit about your city, Nova City. What's going on with Nova City?
Yeah, well, my city is called Nova City,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of got this like chill wave aesthetic to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's technologically advanced,
Mm-hmm.
but it is also environmentally friendly,
Mhm.
and it uses clean energy sources.
That's good.
Yeah.
Like that's the best way to go about it. Like, why? How did you come up with the name? No, why did you come up with the name to call it Nova City?
I decided on Nova City because Nova is found in the word innovation,
Yeah.
and Nova is also like an exploding star, which is why I included this little seal, which is like a star.
Mm-hmm. And like, what is like the best feature of Nova City that you would want to like touch upon before we let you go?
It's kind of like the aesthetic. It's very relaxed and nostalgic with all the neon lights
Mm-hmm.
and the solar energy.
All right. Thank you.
So I thought some for my city, since the reason why I decided to make a few to city because we were learning about the I saw you were learning about what might happen in the future. I'm like, hey, why not make a city that's about the future and make some things that might be coming out in the future.
Okay. What can you tell me the significance of this? Like spire?
Oh, this?
No, I'll say the whole centerpiece.
Oh, this piece?
Yeah, the whole, yeah.
So
is it like an elevator?
Yep, it's an elevator that leads. It's an elevator that leads people up to this restaurant, restaurant, so people can
like
sit down
Seattle.
and view the entire city.
That's nice. That's amazing, bro. You created like a whole space needle. What is one significant thing that you would want to point out about your city?
One significant thing that I would want to point out about my city.
Yeah.
It's how I imagine of what the future of cities are going to be.
Okay. All right. And thank you again, man. So guys, tell me a little bit about your city.
So my city is mainly about carnival games and monthly carnivals for people to pay to go in and pay to play the games and the rides.
Yeah.
And that's the government funding to pay for healthcare, some taxes, to keep the community safe. And that's about it.
Oh, like what made you create like that concept of that city of the carnival
I
games?
enjoy playing games a lot.
Okay.
So that was a big part of it. And also carnival games are just fun, and the government has its own branch, and it's not too far in the future. I just think it's a really nice future. It's a bright future where everything will just be happy and people can live a peaceful life.
Okay. What's one significant thing that you want to point out about your city besides what you already what you already just told me?
That animal cruelty has been abolished.
Oh, that's amazing. What about you, my man?
My city is based on the future. It's about 10,000 years. It's run mostly by robots for government, since people have become too biased in that future.
So Terminator.
Yeah, you did talk to you about this.
Yeah.
You know?
it's very, everything is solar powered since they ran out of fossil fuel. And all the medical equipment is now in their homes because they made them as small as an apple watch.
Okay. But like, you would want the robots to be in power?
Yeah.
Or wouldn't you want like a human like yourself to be in power?
There's one person who basically watches over the robots and makes sure they stay in track. but what's nice about the robots is they are going to look at both sides of everything.
Okay.
See. First off, what's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew, this is great.
This is.
Let me hold your pizza.
Thank you. This is. USSC means Underground Supreme Station City. It's a city of the future that is on another planet. These are the solar panels on there. Up top is scorching hot.
Scorching hot.
Which is why the city's underground.
I see that. Might these be solar panels up top?
Yes.
Yes.
In order to give the city energy.
I like that. I like that.
As you see here, the garage door.
Oh, that's
And there are other drill mobiles, which are these. There's 12 of them total. Yep. That's how you get around. Right here is the plant dome. It's where people grow the vegetation, like grow food, like carrots, apples.
Hey, you want to give me a little rundown of your city? This looks nice.
My city is called Utaria. It's basically like an environmentally friendly.
It looks very environmentally friendly. I see you got water tower, science and medicine building.
Yeah, so the water tower can like collect the water and like distribute it throughout the city.
Oh, so it pumps to everyone. You know, water can go from building to building, keep the city running. I like that. Tell me about the scenery you picked.
This is just like an example of like a park or something.
Yeah, that's nice. And then everyone lives together here?
There's like, this is an example of what a house would look like. And
Okay.
There's like a big like
So
area.
it's a model.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. A long time ago when Earth was grimy, the lakes were tar. I like that. You know, it's almost like a Star Wars intro. Is that what you were going for? No? I like it though. Hey, you want to give me a little rundown on the city, man?
Okay, so my city is smack dab in the middle of the ocean. It's it's all water based. So nutrition, resources, they're all taken from the ocean and recycled. So they take all the the plastics and all that junk that people throw in there. They reuse all that. They get most of their nutrition off of fish.
Wow.
And
This is an underwater economy.
This is it's above water, which is very confusing. I'm sorry, very confusing because of this. But it's above water, and it has a water to energy system where everything's generated from the water to the energy and back.
It's hydropowered. What do you call it?
Hydropowered.
Hydropowered. Yeah. Hydro something.
Yeah. So on this side is an essay I wrote about environmentalism, basically, and this is like maps.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, you have write-ups here. I like. Another great city. What is your name?
Ren.
I'm sorry?
Ren. R-E-N.
Ren. Beautiful name.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, man.
All right, next we're on to
We on Music Town.
JZK's Music Town.
We on Music Town.
You gonna one up Nashville?
Okay, so basically these are the both this one and this one are both the music towns.
Okay.
And this is the DJ.
So DJ's always here?
Yeah. And this is a skyscraper. And this is a walking path. This is a bridge for animals. And this is shop. These are shops, and these are houses.
Wow. This is well planned.
What's like one significant thing that you would say Music Town? Like, is it gonna play music all day? Like different types of music. Every street I go into is like this jazz street.
Well, okay, different streets play different music. Like this street,
63rd.
This street plays like pop, and the street right here plays like Spanish. So
I think I'll be over there.
Maybe be over there.
I'll be over here.
Slick would be over there, even though he can't speak Spanish.
I can't speak a lick of
Can't
Spanish,
speak
but I'm gonna
Spanish,
be
but he'll be
over
there.
there.
You know what I like? I like that you went with the grid layout because I always get lost in cities that don't have a grid.
Yeah, Boston.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
First and foremost.
Yeah, Boston.
Hey, that's
right there.
What was your name?
Justin.
Justin. Well, Justin, you have an excellent city and an even better set of hair. Look at that.
Just the blueprint of the city. So the name of the city is called Citrine Jaya. So Citrine is like a scientific way to...
And your name is?
Oh, my name is Avi.
Avi.
Yes, Avi.
So we're Dan Slick with Brooklyn Cafe, trying to get to know about the new future world.
Okay, so this is going to be around the year 2050.
Okay.
Not too much in the future, but not like 10 years. So the name of the city in this little thing right here is called Citrine Jaya. So Citrine is like a scientific way to say ocean, Jaya is the mother earth. I think this city's primary focus is going to be to put the environment and the healthy environment first before economy, politics, government, or anything like that.
That's good. That's a good way to go.
The main thing, so everything is biophilic and design and everything, but the main thing is going to be this RC building, which creates a plastic circular economy where houses have suction tubes instead of trash cans. So everything gets sucked to this place, and garbage.
So no garbage men.
No garbage men. Garbage men working there to separate the plastics, and corporations can invest in this to get the plastic and the garbage back from them. So it creates a plastic circular economy. So,
oh my God, that's better than Mount Trashmore that we see.
And this is the blueprint of the city.
Wow. You put a lot of work into this.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
All of you guys' layouts are crazy.
They're ready to go.
Yeah.
I like the aisle you have for
This
it.
was supposed to be here, but the wind keeps blowing it back. So.
It's nice. So basically, we're bringing the environment back into the city.
Oh yes, we're bringing.
That's the best way to do it.
It's going to be the primary focus of the future of the world.
So everybody's driving Teslas.
Yeah, it's going to be. So actually, the road system is actually cool because there's something called like solar glass.
Yeah.
So I believe there can be solar roads in the future. So cars, there's no gas station, so to say, to fill up like electric cars. Like the road can actually be the gas, like the kind of gas station.
What is it? Basically charging up while you
you're riding.
Think about that.
I'm noticing a common theme here.
What's the common theme?
Everyone is concerned with energy moving forward.
Correct.
And rightfully so.
Energy.
I appreciate that every city here wants to be energy
and renewable energy.
It's a little too big.
They only had 5, so I just stole one.
Okay.
This thing came up.
We have our first commuter in the city.
Yeah, it's a little too
We
big.
have our first.
Just moved in.
I think it's
Just moved in.
It doesn't really work. But,
You'll get your 5 p.m. rush traffic. Don't worry, you'll get rush hour at some point.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, the biggest thing is like you don't have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to put your trash out. You know,
That's
for the
amazing.
garbage truck.
Like what is one thing besides what you tell us about, like I'll say, the waste management?
Hey,
what is one thing that you want to point out about the city that you haven't told us?
That I haven't told you.
Yeah.
So, they're creating something in the world. I forgot exactly where it is, but it's a fan that can suck in the CO2 emissions. We can suck in the CO2 emissions and turn it into liquid or solids, and then sell that to companies as energy and fuel. So companies and corporations, there's a law in New York that they're trying to pass that doesn't allow companies to create plastic or cardboard unless they pay for a way for it to be recycled. So companies will pay this company to either recycle their own plastics that they're creating and also get back energy and liquid and solid carbon dioxide in the air.
So it's a trade for a trade, tit for a tat.
Exactly,
Okay,
and that's how the economy is going to work, to where they don't lose money, and it creates. There's a study that was done similar to this that showed it can create up to more than 4,000 jobs per city, either in the management, in the actual working, in the engineering, secretaries and stuff like that. So
I wish by 2050 we do something.
Yeah,
I don't want no trash guys.
You gotta take care of. You gotta get ahead of poverty and homelessness in your future city, right?
Yes.
You gotta make sure everyone is provided with work, access to work. It seems like you have this all covered onto the next level.
Also,
I had a question. I wanted to know what this center building was.
So this is the city hall.
City Hall, right in the middle.
So I have a little design, right here
a mock-up
for the interior of the city hall because the
Wow.
outside is done. So this is like the first floor and the second floor of the city hall. And basically what it is, it's like the bottom floor is where all the municipality things happen. So it's where the mayor is, it's where the secretary is and stuff like that. And versus the top floor it's a small city, so there's going to be kind of like a little detention center there, a police station, kind of like a little courtroom to make sure to keep everything in order. But yeah, that is the city hall, and everything. And this is like measured out to the T.
Nice.
Down to the foot.
That is incredible. So it's proportional and
oh yeah,
wow.
Definitely. This is the elevator shaft in the middle.
Everybody's caring about.
Did you take classes to learn how to do that, or you just kind of?
No.
No,
Well, I watched a lot of YouTube videos.
right? Yeah, there you go. That's
Yeah.
exactly
Very
that's
educational.
I can relate.
Oh, you have a drawing for each?
So for most of the things,
Let me know if you don't get an A. I'm gonna come cause a fit.
I got an A. I did.
Oh, you already got graded.
No, but I'm pretty sure I got it.
This dude, he already knows it.
So yeah, this is like
He
the
already
overall
feels
blueprint of the city. So this is when I measured out. So the city was going to be 3 miles by 4 miles. So it was like a week long to kind of measure out how each house was going to be. I couldn't create the houses. Actually, it's this way. So if you look at it like this. So I couldn't exactly. So you see the RC building, this little kind of corner thing. City. I couldn't create the houses so tiny because you wouldn't really get the experience of what it would look like. So I kind of blew that up a little bit. This was the interior of the city hall, which you just saw. It's also not complete yet, so there still has to be a little more.
Yeah, well, come on. What the hell?
So
The shell's already there.
This is kind of so. I believe you can't put restrictions on the design of a house and a building complex because everybody has their own expressions they want to share with the house.
Individual.
So if you don't want to, like, you can't have
There's
cookie cutters.
no homeowner associations in here.
Yes.
Perfect.
So, well,
Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
So this is kind of like just a little simple design of what like the exterior of the house is going to look like. This is the geometry. This was like probably. So this is like the geometry of this building over here, like mapped out. So this is like a commercial building where there's some stores on the bottom, offices in the middle, and there's a restaurant on the top. So it's in Vermont, surrounded by mountains. So you can go to the restaurant, watch sunset.
You know it's peaceful.
get a
It's
really
in
nice,
Vermont.
Really nice dinner.
Oh, you picked where it's going to be, huh?
Oh yeah, it's also the year 2050.
Is it going to be near Burlington?
And next comes the RC building, which is the. I think I explained. I don't know if
gonna be
you've
in
heard about the
Vermont?
plastic circular economy yet. But,
No.
So
That's
I can
where they
explain it
escaped
in
to
a
an I Am
nutshell.
Legend.
So instead of having plastic being made every single day and not properly recycled, and we're all guilty of like not properly recycling like the garbage because we don't know. So each house is going to have like a plastic tube. It's like kind of like a suction tube that either sucks the trash underground or overground, which means you don't have to wake up at 6 in the morning to throw out your trash or don't take out the trash. And garbage men there won't be garbage trucks going around, so garbage people will be working in this building over here, separating the plastic, separating the cardboard, separating the trash. And there's also going to be like kind of like a lost and found area. Still figuring out the whole like all the logistics for that. It's kind of hard to.
I'm wondering if I could do a shot.
So still figuring that out.
Across the
But-
front there. Maybe 15 feet there.
But
No, hell no.
Yeah, like, what if you put something down the garbage chute?
yeah, that you.
Oh no, my child! No,
My
sorry.
free carrot ring, that's my ring.
And then there's a law that they're trying to pass in New York where corporations and businesses will not be able to create plastic and cardboard or anything like that without paying for a way to recycle it. So corporations will invest in business in these buildings that are going to be in every city to where they will separate the trash, separate the plastic, separate the trash. They will clean it up. They will recycle it properly, and then give it back to the companies who invested in that, in that city over there. And also in New Zealand or somewhere in that area, they're creating fans that can suck in the CO2 in the air and turn it into liquid or solids, and then sell those to companies that use it as energy a sustainable energy fuel. So companies, when they invest, they will also get that back. And the studies have shown, similar to this, that it can create up to 4,000 jobs in the city, maybe even more. It can lower greenhouse gas emissions by 30 to 35%. You know, a really ridiculous amount. And it's very, very sustainable for the environment. So,
Yeah. Hey, can I ask you a question? You went all in this project. Clearly, I can't even imagine how much time this took you to put out. You know, was this a project you'd say you enjoyed? An assignment you enjoyed, 100%. Yeah. You want to do stuff like this in the future? You think?
No. But
No.
I enjoyed doing it.
Hard pass. Hard pass.
It was way too much energy, way too much effort.
Well, you seem thrilled with your results. I am
Yeah,
too.
it was. And this is the shopping mall, so it's not to finish yet. It's still got some time.
How big is the shopping mall? Because I can't walk that long.
So it's not actually that big.
Oh, thank God.
And there's going to be
it's not.
It's not a sawgrass.
It's not sawgrass. All right, all
it's
right.
not. But there's going to be geothermal cooling and heating for this shopping mall, to where you don't have to actually use like cooling systems or heating systems that send gas into the air. Even if you're using solar power, it still sends some type of emission into the air. So geothermal cooling and heating is building the infrastructure in a way to where it traps the cooling and heating, and therefore it can send it out when it wants.
So not only did you design the city, you designed how it's going to operate.
Right.
You know?
And how everyone's
Like,
going to be
my son
paid
just built
for.
the city. He did. tell us how it's gonna work.
And this is the school building, which is right here. So the school building is going to include a lot. So it's the
These
future.
are like
So books are going to be like
the builder. Like what's going to be all digital?
So a lot of it's going to be digital. So this school is also going to include a library downstairs for if you do want a book. You know, it's kind of going to be like a museum, so to say. Like I think that's where books are heading. You know, it's going to be like
kill the library.
But it's going to be very. I got very into Singapore. Like I looked at a lot of Singapore's like biophilic designs and stuff. So
wow,
okay. It's going to be very based on that.
Very cool, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. You have a really good drawing skill for architecture and all that stuff. Yeah. Congratulations.
Taking away Mount Trashmore, taking away landfills.
Congratulations.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios that will set the venue for any media application. We offer remote services as a radio or TV production, and continue to grow new venues to bring your ideas to life. We also specialize in video and photo content for social media. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
AMP Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock, nonstop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses with added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP Media Productions at 866-224-5422.
At Space of Mind, we believe that learning should be fun, hands-on, and student-driven. Space of Mind shows students that they can find happiness and success through character building. Space of Mind is for the students. We are for students who are still learning to love learning. We welcome people who prefer a hands-on experience, a flexible and creative approach, and want to have a say in how they learn. We are for families. We aim to make everyone feel safe, loved, and celebrated as they grow individually and together, to teach how to communicate better and accept one another. We are for professionals. We are for educators, coaches, and businesses who are always looking for resources and alternatives to help everyone achieve their success. It takes a village to raise a child. So the more we collaborate, the easier and more engaging everyone's efforts become. You can find them at spaceofmind.com or call 561-894-8772.
Hey, Freddie, where have you been?
Hey, I went to get a cup of coffee.
Doesn't matter where you've been, because right now it's time to get back in your seat, buckle up, because After Hours is back.
And we're back.
It has been an amazing day. It's a little warm out here, but to watch these kids culminate their school year, the last day of school, to actually be at school and to doing these amazing projects, I'm telling you, check out Space of Mind. Check out aweSOMeradio.com for all of their podcasts. Take a look at findspaceofmind.com and see what they've got going on. These kids are amazing. The administration is incredible. Their projects, their friends, and what do they say? And no homework.
You know, the funny thing is, I was sitting inside. It's a little warm out here, and they're doing tours today.
They're doing tours
and
today.
I met a couple of the parents, and they were saying, "What do you think? What do you think?" I says, "This place is is amazing."
It's amazing. They also have virtual school.
Yes, they do both. But it's nice to see that even though they have this whole thing going on, they are still doing tours.
It's
which is
incredible.
kinda cool.
So check it out. If you're looking for a new school for your kids, or if your kids are already coming here, let us know what you think. You can always give us a call at the cafe or check out Space of Mind, findspaceofmind.com. Have a great night, everyone. Stay safe.
As always, don't be late.
Bye-bye.
You've been listening to the Brooklyn Cafe After Hours, where all truth is mentioned on Real Radio.
Join us next time as we get to highlight our community, share some ideas, and always a little bit of hope on WWNN Real Talk Radio.
And as always, don't be late.